Four-star and highly ranked Clemson commit Tay Harris is live on the 5-Star Flex today, and he's going to talk about why he committed to Clemson over other schools, what it was like for him to decommit from Georgia, and who on Clemson's roster is his mentor as a player and as a friend, right here on the 5-Star Flex. Tay, oh, I forgot to mention one thing. Committed to Clemson. Let's go, Tay.
Yeah, you already know it.
When did you know Clemson was the team for you?
I had took a visit down there. I went to the spring game. You know, Coach Khan had really been recruiting me really hard. You know, Coach Sweeney, Coach Reed, all of them. Coach Goodwin had really been recruiting me hard after I let go of Georgia, cut ends with Georgia, you know. So, you know, they just really recruited me hard, you know, called me every day, let me know that, you know, I was the one that they wanted, showed me a lot of love. So, I mean, we just took that visit. Me and Mom talked about it, family. And so I really liked it. So I just decided that's where I was going to go to school at.
And you really shut your recruitment down after that, right? How many OVs did you take?
I only took one.
Yeah, only went to Clemson, right?
Only took one.
Tell me about the OV experience at Clemson and how that helped you even shut it down even further.
It's like a family, you know. It's, you know, like it was everything that I was hoping for going into that visit. I wanted to see a couple more things, how things operated and stuff like that, you know, school wise. So, you know, making sure this was the right place for me. And so, you know, it really just shut things down, and just any cloudiness in my mind I had, it was pretty good. I loved it down there.
When I talk to recruits or players currently at Clemson, they usually talk about how much they love the facilities. What was your favorite part of the facilities?
I say the weight room. The weight room pretty good. They operated pretty well. You know, they got it set up to set you in right positions on the field to make plays and stuff like that. So if you stronger on the right leg or the left leg, you know, they need to work on some weaknesses and stuff like that. So they do a pretty good job. And I say the nutrition part, they got a good nutrition part. They're trying to get on me early about, you know, eating the right things, taking the right things, putting it in my body and stuff like that to help me perform well on the field, you know, and play early.
What was Coach Sweeney's reaction when you called and told him you were committed?
It was all smiles. I actually had to call everybody. I put everybody in a group chat FaceTime. Coach Sweeney was in the Bahamas. Coach Khan was at a baseball game, and then I think Coach Reed was at home. Coach Goodwin. So, you know, it was all smiles and stuff like that. So, I mean, like I said, they was pretty happy. They finally got me. Like I said, they told me for a while that I was the only one, you know, really the one that they wanted. So I really appreciate that.
Who on Clemson's current roster have you vibed with the most already before you even get there?
Me and Khalil Barnes, we had already had a relationship before I was even thinking about going to Clemson, which he was on me about it from then on. But, you know, we like brothers. I've been knowing him since my sophomore year in high school. We played against each other his senior year at North Oconee, 4th round. So after the game, my sophomore year, you know, we just kicked it off really. We was exchanging some words on the field, you know, always. But, you know, but yeah, I mean, we just kicked it off then, and we just built a brother relationship. And then, you know, I ended up going to Clemson. So, you know, of course, I go up there, I chill with him, hang with him, stay with him, stuff like that. But yeah, I talk to him the most. I mean, I talk to him every day. So I mean, his message to me is really just saying, like, me and you in the same secondary at safety, you know, we can make something shake for real. We can have a real run at this. So
no, it's always important to have some familiarity with someone who's already been through it, who may have kind of blazed that trail for you.
Mm-hmm.
What will you be telling some of your high school teammates or young guys from your area about Clemson? And if you were to recruit them, what would be your pitch?
I'd say you're not making just a 4-year decision. You're making a for life decision. They really setting you up for life after football. If football doesn't work out after your time is up at Clemson, then, you know, they got job sites. They taking you internships and stuff like that. So you really gotta set. I wouldn't say set life, but, you know, they setting you up for the right path. You know, so they can only do so much for you, but they really doing all they can to set you up after life. So, and they make sure, you know, they building great young men, not just football players. Because Coach Sweeney said, if you ain't going to class, then you're not playing. You know, you're not coming to practice. So stuff like that. He just building a great culture around some like 19-year-olds and 20-year-olds. So,
how hard was it for you to turn down Bulldogs and choose Clemson?
It was a tough decision, you know, especially being from Georgia. It was a tough decision, but, you know, it's all love for Georgia still. You know, I just had to take my talents and, you know, feel like what was best for me and my family.
That's good to hear that. When you speak about your family, who was involved in the decision the most that kind of gave you who did you lean on while making your decision?
My mom always,
Okay.
you know, she's my rock. So anything I felt, she gave me her input on every school and stuff like that, how they made her feel, you know, stuff like that. So it was really just talking to her daily about it, stuff like that. So I feel like I was making the right decision. She, at the end of the day, you know, she didn't tell me where to go.
Oh wow.
She was saying, you know, this is your decision. But yeah, she definitely liked Clemson a lot. So
it made it easy on you, right?
Yeah, it made it easier.
Was she the first person that you told?
Yeah, we was together. I was at a tournament, and
Okay.
I was just, you know, me and Coach Khan was just talking it up. He was asking me about what did my coverage clips look like and stuff like that, you know. And I told him, I was like, Coach, I think I'm ready, stuff like that. So
what was his immediate reaction? He went crazy, huh?
Yeah, he went crazy. You know, like he said, he said while I was committed, he had already watched my film and stuff like that. He was like, if I can just get this guy to decommit from Georgia, he said we'd be on the road for sure. So, and you know, he stayed with it. You know, he never gave up.
So you were recruited by everybody. Like you know, you were committed to Georgia at one point in time. You had basically the whole country after you.
Yes, sir.
What was the wildest thing a coach? You don't have to tell me what coach. What was the wildest thing a coach said trying to recruit you?
I say, they say, you know, I could, the wildest thing, I don't know. I think they said like a big guy like me, I could change the whole program, you know.
Oh wow.
So I really appreciate that. It's a blessing to be in my position. So, you know, really just all the love and the glory I get from being a good athlete. So it's really a blessing.
So how did that make you feel when you got a Division I college coach calling you and saying, hey, you're the guy that can change a whole defense and a whole program? How did that feel to you as a guy who has worked so hard for something like this?
It was a relief, you know, because a lot of people don't know, but I was under recruited early on. Like I didn't have many SEC offers. I got my first one the last day of school my sophomore year. So I was it really was a relief, you know, coming off that great sophomore year. I know I played great, and you know, it's just a blessing, you know. So I really appreciate it.
Talk to the Clemson fans about what you'll be bringing to Death Valley and how excited you are to get there.
I'm really excited. You know, I just ask y'all be behind me and support me, and I can't wait to make a natty run. You know, we gotta get Clemson back right. You know, so I gotta bring that intensity to the defense and practice every day. So you're getting a great young man who dedicated and who wants to win, do anything to win. So,
do you have any games circled for your freshman year that you can't wait to play in at Clemson?
I say LSU first game opener. You know, because you know it was a lot of LSU's the real Death Valley and stuff like that on my Instagram when I had committed. So I really can't wait. That's the first game of the season too. So I really can't wait to play them.
Is there anybody right now in the class of 25 that you're recruiting and trying to get to come with you to Clemson?
Yeah, I'm still trying to get Jaden Harmon from Rome and stuff like that. He committed to Alabama, but you know, I really like him to play. Yeah, but it's a lot of people out there. Samari Reed, wide receiver, stuff like that. So really, that's it.
All right. Where can everybody find you on social media, Tay?
Instagram, Tay Harris27. Twitter is at Tay Harris27. And yeah, that's it. I don't got Facebook and nothing like that.
And we say that. You say that's for the uncles and the aunties. Huh?
Yeah, that's for the, you feel me? That's for the old.
Hey man, Tay, it's been a pleasure, man. See you soon, nephew.
Yes, I appreciate it.
All right, now.